SwoleBenji here. We're in a tier 4 group dungeon just farming mobs, and yeah. Sorry for the short intro, but I wanted to say it quickly because I am in the middle of combat. Figured it's worth a video. This is Fame Week, so you can get that 4,000 fame from a tier 4 group dungeon mob. It's so nice. And these are pretty easy because they're tier 4. They're not tier 5. Normally a tier 5 heretic dungeon is quite dangerous, but tier 4 not so much. The rewards aren't as good, but the fame, because it's Fame Week, it's decent, man. It's just free. If you get a giant cluster of these little scavenger dudes, it's such good fame. It's really good. Like, let's see how much just one of them gives. Right? And they're so easy. Boom, 1,800. You get like 10 of these guys, and sometimes you can get a lot. Like, let's get these two. They do have a ranged attack. Oh, that's a dangerous pool. We're not doing that. We gotta play a little safe here, because there's a healer and a mage and a boss, an archer boss. We can't fight that. I need to pull this without pulling the other. Okay. You see how I pulled the fire wizard, but I didn't pull the healer. So we're doing a little okay there in that regard. But we do have to kill the healers before they top everyone off. That's kind of the difficulty part of group dungeons. We got heals. We're alright. And for those that are wondering what build I'm using, I've covered this build plenty of times. It is Great Axe, Hellion Jacket, Scholar Cowl, Guardian Boots. So yeah, I did skip the boss because we're just after the fame. All we care about is fame. I'm trying to get this guy closer to the explosion barrel, because we want the explosion barrel. And by the way, for those that don't know, if you have damage buffs active, the explosion barrel, when triggered, inherits your damage buffs. So it does more explosion damage. Really cool. At least it used to. I don't know if it still does. That could have been a bug. But used to, there was a way to farm group heretic dungeons using the barrels on a brand new character and get immediately to tier 5. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. But yeah. You know what? We can pull 3. Big pulls equals faster fame and a more interesting video. And I'll show where we're starting at on fame credits here in a sec, and silver, because that's always a thing that people want to know. I'm not making this part of the grinding series because I didn't really have it ready. And it is Fame Week, and Fame Week it's only a few times a year. Maybe it's only once a year now, I'm not sure, but we're at 9.7 fame credits, and our silver is 15.6. Holy crap. I started at 15.8 before I hit record. I've already lost 200,000. Yeah, alright, multiple floor dungeon, very cool. So, one thing in group dungeons you want to do very quickly is clear as many mobs as possible, as fast as possible, so that if someone comes into the dungeon, they get a hint that it's already been cleared or is in... Oh shit, I'm stunned. I'm about to die here? No, I'm good. I got double freaking hard clapped by the big boy. But I still survived because it's just tier 4. If it was tier 5, I'd be totally down. Ooh, 20,000 in treasure there, in looties. But okay, like I was saying, you want to clear at least the first floor as fast as possible, so that if like another team comes in to start clearing it, that they will see it's already cleared and possibly A out. But sometimes people will run to the 5th frickin' floor of a dungeon just to try to steal your boss. It happens. This is what I'm talking about, right? We got all these guys, and we're going to pull them all at once, and look at the fame we're about to get. We're at, what, 974. 974 fame credits. So let's get these guys down, see how much we earn. Look how easy that was. 974 became 978, so we made 40,000 fame credits in one pull. That's like half of a yellow zone dungeon. Like a solo dungeon. Archers are a little scary. They got the big snipe. I got my shield up for it. It's fine. They don't do any damage. It's tier 4 anyway. This is tier 4 dungeon. I was running to a static dungeon when I saw this. I was like, I'm gonna jump in and take a peek. You know, it might be worth farming. It might be open. It might be available. It's Fame Week. You gotta fame up as much as you can in Fame Week. You can do a whole year's worth of fame farming in 1 week, guys. And yes, I'm aware if I had the Avalonian buff, I would get more, but I don't, because I don't do Avalonian raids, because I don't know people. I don't have people to do that kind of stuff with, so. And yeah, so, sad day. So I'm losing 10% of what I could potentially earn. And like I said, it's not part of the grinding series because Fame Week offsets the amount of fame that you would get normally, so we can't really use this data. This is just a for funsies little Let's Play video of me doing dungeons, using the Grid Axe build. I use the Grid Axe build. It's not the fastest. We all know that light crossbow is the fastest, so is Spirit Hunter. For those newbies that started out during the cell phone release, you have a leg up on that shit. But yeah, man, it's just we're just fame farming. These little snitches in the barrel, they're actually useful for our build because they aggro more mobs, so I don't need to focus them. But they do have an annoying lid throwing attack. I'm gonna have to heal here. Yeah, annoying little lid throwing boys. I'm low on mana. Let's get some back. See, this build has everything. You just you don't have mana problems. You have plenty of sustain, plenty of tankiness. It's great. This is why I do it for group dungeons, because I don't have to think, I don't have to pay much attention. And when you're constantly talking for a YouTube video, that's just the nature of things. Oh, we got barrel boys. It's a real hard trick to align these with the trap monster on the side. But yeah. These crossbow guys are actually pretty dangerous. They do have decent high DPS. That's why I'm not bothering to pull them, because I'm not confident that I can survive all of the barrage, especially when I'm stunned now. If you get stunned and the crossbow guys start just dumping, you're in trouble. I'm gonna kill him, just in case this is a boss that I can solo, which I don't think it is. It's either, what is it? Who's the boss? It's Cannon Man. Might be able to solo Cannon Man. If I don't get blown around. I forget how much health he has. I'll check. It's tier 4 dungeon. It's attempt. We can attempt it. I don't have my druidic staff to cheese the bosses, since I'm just going straight for fame. Yes, 33,000. I don't think we can do that, so I'm gonna skip them. That's flamethrower, man. So never mind. Yeah, we definitely can't do flamethrower. All right, I'm just gonna kill these two. Try to get their fire spells over on this side of the room. Do a little dance. And yeah, it's noisy. I'm sorry. I have the sound turned down as much as I can stand. So there we go. Got him. Another snitch barrel. This is a bad pull. I'm not crap. Okay, we're all right. I'm gonna heal early. Try to kill. Oh, now I'm in danger. I'm in big danger here. This is scary, lads. I'm gonna be able to kill some of these dudes. I really want to get the archers down, or the crossbowmen down. I think we're good. Using my defensives, very nice. I'm making sure I weave my autos. Don't want to get stunned by the barrels. Kill the flamer, and then the shield guy is simple. I could actually pair him with Snitch Barrel. How did that hit me? I was outside of its attack. Oh well, hitboxes, am I right? And the cool thing about blue zones, because it's tier 4, is I can look at the bottom right and see if anyone's invaded the dungeon. Which, this is not a map dungeon or anything, so it's pretty much like, no loss if a group comes in. It's just kind of their loss because they had to traverse a whole floor. No monsters. No mobs. Alright, we can actually get all of these guys. The rock throwers do more damage than the flame dudes for now. But we do this, we just combine all of our abilities, and we have a nice, huge damage chunk. Hit them with the Thetford Cape, and they're mostly dead. The old Great Axe would have killed these guys by now, by the way. That's how strong it was before the nerf. Got a nice fame, 2 fame tomes in one pull. That is exceptional, man. That is really nice. Look at that, 85,000 in loot so far. Very cool. And oh, we got another floor. I always like doing group dungeons where there's multiple floors because that's more fame farming for us. And that's pretty much a video, you know? Like, I know I've made videos on this before, but guys, I am really pressed for time on videos at the moment, so I'm just trying to get you content. I know if I miss a daily upload, it's over. You're gonna all think I'm dead or something. You're gonna be wondering what's happening with SwoleBenji. Where did he go? Did he fall into a hole? Did he starve to death? What happened? And I don't want you guys to worry about me. So as long as I upload every day, you know I'm okay. You know I'm safe. You know I'm still alive. All right, let's get more of these pulls. Like, I haven't been seeing a lot of these guys lately. Like, just one? Give me like a room with 5 of them. Now, this next room is a little tricky. The thieves do huge damage. You know, so they're really tough to pull. The thieves and archers, or thieves and crossbows, are really freaking hard. So I think we can do just these 4 right here. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to overdo it too much. Well, the thieves don't hurt too bad in tier 4, I suppose. They still do sting a bit, you know. They're not tickling, that's for sure. You can see that my health's getting a little low. I don't think I need my healing ability yet. I can use that on the next pull, it's fine. Yeah, see, they chunked me down. If this was a tier 5 dungeon, I would have had to use my healing ability. Yikers. But look at the fame, 5,000. We're getting, oh, it's so good. The fame is exceptionally good. Okay, so we're gonna attempt to pull these guys. Very dangerous, by the way, but I'm a professional. It's okay. You see? The Hellion Jacket, ooh. Now, I had half of this done before the video started, okay, guys? So it's only 1,250, by the way. We didn't earn 2,500 from just this dungeon, okay? Alright. And down they go. Collect the fame, collect the loot. Are we at, how much, what are we at on fame now? 10 million. I don't remember what we started at. Yeah, more pulls like this. Ooh, this is risky, guys. This is a big boy. I'm waiting on my Hellion Jacket because I don't trust myself. Okay, now we do it. Because I don't want to get sleep stunned by the big boy. Yeah, we were able to pull all those. Okay, cool. So much fame. And I know it's costing me lots of silver. What's my silver at? 15.3. Ouch. Yeah, I know, but hey, it's worth it. It's worth it for the fame farm, guys. That's what the silver's for. Once you hit in-game like me, you don't really have use for silver anymore for anything. So, silver just becomes a buffer for faster fame farming. Like, yes, I could turn off auto-respec. I could not use a satchel, but you know how long it would take to fame farm? It would take so long. Alright, we have a big Spence there. I could actually solo him. Do I want to, though? It's a freaking drawn-out fight, man. Big Spence, he's tanky, he knocks you around the map. It's not really a fun fight. And for a green chest, I don't care, dude. Yes, I'm aware that green chest could have 200,000 silver in it. I don't really care about 200,000 silver. If it had 2 million silver, I'd be like, well, maybe, you know, I think I can spare the time for that. But no, we just want to churn out as much fame as we can, as fast as we can, and you know, that's the video. Yeah. Oh, look, another floor. Man, we're on, what is this, fourth floor dungeon. This is lucrative, guys. I just popped in here for a sec. I didn't think it would be unoccupied, especially on Fame Week of all weeks. I got an entire group dungeon to myself today. Very, very nice. You know, it's not often that this happens. I'm going to stand in the fire to get my mana back. I'm going to go ahead and use my armor, because I'm going to get the cooldown back before I find the next dungeon mob anyway. You know, smart use of cooldowns. Floor number 4, guys. And this video is only, what, 14 minutes long so far? We're clearing floors very quickly. Tier 4 dungeons might be a really good meta. Normally it takes me 10 minutes to clear a tier 5.1 floor, right? So I would have only cleared 1.5 floors in a tier 5.1. 10.141 million fame. I don't remember what we started at. I'm sorry, my brain just, it's not working, okay, right now. Yo, we're gonna get all these dudes in the explosion barrel, and it's gonna be freaking epic. Make sure we get damage buffed, and kablamzo. Look at all that fame. That is how we do it, lads. Tier 4 dungeon. Tier 4 group dungeon. Smashing them nice. Nice and good. People always ask, do you need 8.3 to do these? And you don't. But it helps. It absolutely makes things super easy if you do. So there's no reason not to. Okay, it only takes a few days to get to 8.3. It only takes a few days to afford 8.3. grind it out. Most other MMORPGs take months to half of a year to get your in-game items. It took me 8 months in World of Warcraft to get full tier 2 and tier 1, okay? That's the equivalent of, like, what, 7.2 in this game or something, okay? It took me 8 months. In this game, you can do it in a few days. So stop your bitching. Get your grind on, get it done, put on the gear. As long as you don't take it to the red zone, you'll always have it forever, okay? I've never lost 8.3 gear in the black zone because I don't take it into the black zone. I don't take it into the red zone. That would be foolish and silly. Alright, so this boss is actually possible because of the barrels, but not with the mobs alive. So we need to pull these away and fight them normally, okay? Just normal fighting here. We don't want to explode the barrels because then we can't do the boss. The boss is actually pretty easy if we use the barrels. And it's the melee thief boss, so we can kite him around. There we go. Fire guys are down. Alright, so let me get some cool... I don't have my cooldowns all the way. We're alright. We'll be fine. Let's pull him to this barrel. Okay, there we go. So, move him. Just keep moving him. Make sure he's standing in the middle of all the explosions. Oh, that didn't do much damage to him, did it? It sure didn't. Either way, it turns him into a 9,000 HP mob that does a little bit more damage, but we got him. And yeah, I'm playing this hyper defensively because, you know, he's at some surprisingly burst damage. I've still got my heal up. We could solo this guy without the barrels, it looks like, because he's pretty basic. Didn't even need to use my heal at all. That's cool. We'll get some loot in this video, yay! Didn't think we would. Alright, what do we get? We got 176,000. Oh, damn, look at that. 5.2 Royal Shoes. Hey, remember earlier in the vid? It's actually 182,000 because of the silver backs, but remember earlier in the video I was like, oh, it's probably not 200,000, you know? It was, dude, it was. Look at that, man. Everyone says I'm really lucky in my videos, and you know, you're probably right. Like, I do have some good luck. Like, I can go to casinos, and I will almost always profit. Almost always, not always, but I generally never leave a casino with less money than I entered. Though it's not always by that much. Like, I actually went on vacation. Yeah, I flew to a place that has casinos. And now here's the thing. Let me just preface this, right? People always bitch, you know, like, oh, you know, you live in a van, get an apartment, whatever. What are you spending your money on? Here's the thing with gambling, okay? In my early 20s, I started a gambling fund. I started it with $200, and I worked at the time, okay? So I took that $200, and that is my gambling money, and I've never added money to it. It is a separate amount of money that is not used on anything but gambling. I put $200, like, think of it like an investment. I put $200 into it, knowing that I would never, ever get it back, and that I would... Okay, let's try to fight this. This is a dangerous fight, by the way. But let's get them all grouped up nice and good. We do not want to get stunned by the big boys. That would be really, really bad. Okay, where was I? Yeah. So I dropped $200 knowing that I would never touch it again and I would never get it back. And that is for fun gambling money, right? And throughout the countless years that I've had this $200 fund, it has grown and grown and grown. And the rule that I've always set for myself is that this money is only for gambling. It is never to be like, I do not take money out of the gambling pot to buy things, even if I need it, right? It's a separate pool of money that I'm never to touch and only to use for gambling. And over the years, it has only grown and grown and grown. There was one time where I lost a good amount of money on a cruise boat against Google. Like, this guy, like, there was a guy that was a Google engineer and some other really smart dudes that were on this boat, and we were playing poker, and I played correctly. Like, if you look at the statistics of the hand, I forget what the hand was, but I had something like a 92% chance to win. my hand against this other guy, but this other guy was loaded. He was a Google employee. He had infinite money, essentially. And he didn't care. He was drunk. He was just playing for fun. So he all-ins, you know, on my 90, like, something% chance to win hand. And he actually wins. So that's called a bad beat, right? Where I made the right play, but as luck would have it, I did not win in that time. So that was the only time I've ever suffered big losses, but even with that big loss, I'm still ahead of my 200 initial dollars that I put in, right? Okay, so that, the point is that, like I went vacationing not too long ago, and, you know, I brought $700 with me, and over a whole day of eating at the casino, getting drinks, non-alcoholic because I'm straight-edged, and gambling for the whole time, you know, stayed the night, got up in the morning, gambled some more and left, got on the plane, came back. I earned $20. I know that's not much, but that's just how my luck is, okay? Like, I'm always earning, I'm never losing, except for that one time I lost. But I've built up my gambling wealth through gambling over time. So I don't want to hear it that I'm a homeless guy gambling, okay? I don't want to hear it. That's a separate pot of money that I put in when I was a wagey, and I've never touched it. And I'm never going to touch it. It's only for gambling. So to me, that amount of money that I have, which is quite large at this point, to me is only $200 that I pissed away when I was in my early 20s. It's not much, okay. Anyway, that's the video. We ended at 10,335,000 fame credits, and our silver went down to 15 million flat. Ouch. So like 800,000 we lost there. We gained 269. Ooh. Plus 6K in silver. That's the video. This is a tier 4 group dungeon. Daring Fame Week. That's what this blue circle is. 25% additional fame. I'm SwoleBenji, thanks for watching. As always, be a bro and stay swole. Make sure you return your shopping carts, leave a like and a comment if you do both. It is an algorithm combo. It is a YouTube cheat code. It really helps out. Also, subscribe if you haven't. I need you to hit subscribe right now. 72% of you aren't subscribed. Click the subscribe button. I know my videos show up in your feed, but they won't always. You need to subscribe if you want to continue seeing my daily uploads, alright? I really do appreciate it. Thanks, lads. I'll see you in the next one.